Starting to design, we need to know how to do some basics in sketching. Now, everyone's been drawing since they could just about pick up a pencil, but there's a few skills that you can use to help you make your sketches just that little bit better. Here is some that I want to show you right now. Firstly, I have my piece of paper. Don't think you need your piece of paper to stay in one position. If you want to move it and turn it around to help you, do so. See this way, if I put it on an angle, you can see my hand moves backwards and forwards a lot more easily. Okay, if I want to do a straight line. Secondly, if I do want to actually draw a straight line, you need to put one dot down and then put another dot down. So I'm wanting to, for whatever reason, draw from this line, this dot to this dot. Now when you do this, it is simple. Oh, I've done this before, sir. I know, but here we go. We're going to put our pencil onto the first dot, and I want you to look at the second dot, okay? It's sort of going across, and there we go. So we've just done from one dot to the next dot. Oh, I can do a line, sir. I know, but please use that method. You put one dot down first, put a second dot down, go from here and across. Okay, pause this and have a go. Right, our next thing is going to be an extension on that. What we're going to do is we're going to set up some parallel lines. So parallel lines are when one line has the same distance to the next line. So I'm going to put my dots down first. Here we go. There's a number of different dots. And I'm just going to start by going from the first dot and looking at the second dot. My eyes are actually looking at the next dot. And you keep doing this and you can get some nice parallel lines. I didn't use a rule at all, and these lines look like they're reasonably straight. I didn't sit there and I didn't do a little wavy line like this either, you know, a hairy line. It's a nice single line from one side to the other. Have a go now at drawing those 4 lines. Okay, the next one we're going to do is actually drawing arcs or circles. Now, your hand naturally curves. You see this? It's going in a natural arc, so use that. If you need to, you can turn your piece of paper around and you can use that to draw an arc. So here I'm just going to go and draw a simple arc. Okay? I can draw a smaller arc. I can draw a bigger arc. I can use my elbow, indeed, to draw a massive arc if I want to draw it. But if I wanted to draw an arc this way, I would actually turn my piece of paper around. And then I would draw an arc the other way. So always use your wrist or your elbow and use that movement to help you draw the arc. Circles are different. Here we go with the circle. Now with the circle, I want you to lock your wrist. It's jammed, locked solid, okay? So we're going to lock up our wrist. Now when I draw my circle, pencil the same, I'm going to draw it above the piece of paper first. I'm getting the size right, I'm getting the position correct, and I'm slowly coming down until my pencil touches that page. Oops, that's not very circular, but it's not bad. So I go here again, I'm going to practice. So these sketching skills, they're helping us make our better sketches so that we can communicate graphically. Locking that wrist, you see the wrist is locked, and I'm just moving my pencil to the page. Come over here, lock that wrist and bring it down. So I'm practicing getting my circles nice and round. They're different sizes. Go ahead and practice a number of circles, please. Okay, the next one is line thickness. Now, you should be able to do 3 line thicknesses easily with any grade pencil. 3 different line thicknesses you're going to need with your sketching. You're going to need construction line. So here we go, I'm going to put a dot and a dot using the same technique, and from one side I'm going to draw a construction line to the other side. That line is so light, it's almost invisible. You should have a medium weight line, so I'm going to draw my parallel technique again. I'm going to draw a medium weight line. It's a little bit darker, and I'm going to draw the same technique again, and this is an outline. So I have 3 weights of line, and it's the same pencil. Go ahead, do some more parallel lines now, please. Experiment with getting those 3 weights of line. Okay, our last thing we're looking at is depth perception. Now, depth perception is all about making something in 2 dimensions look like it's in 3 dimensions. So, I'm going to draw a very, very quick box using my same methodology. Okay, I have drawn a square. I'm now going to draw some depth to it. Same method. Okay, so there I have a little box. It's a 3-dimensional looking object in a 2-dimensional format, or a piece of paper. Alright, have a go at drawing some different boxes of different sizes, please.